Good day. And after a mini month hiatus, we are back with a full Let's Play of Doom, starting with episode 1 all to the rest. It's going to be a non-stop one, too, so there's not like these giant stoppages between episodes. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened between the last, recorded video and now. Eventually, one of the things that's actually just happened is I've completely left Houston, believe it or not. Oh yeah, Last Standard! Because they'll do that in this version of Brutal Doom. I've actually completely left Houston and moved to Cedar City, Utah. Why? Because this is where Timpedia lives. Give us a woo. And one thing that's really kind of annoying is I've actually already recorded, I think probably an hour, only to find out that I hadn't been recording.
No, you recorded like 20 minutes.
Well, it still felt like an hour. And I tried it on the black metal difficulty, and unfortunately, well, my Doom skills have atrophied because I like died every 5 feet. I mean, it would have been funny, but it would have been tedious too. But yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of stuff that's going on. I mean, I was able to basically completely move out here in less than a week. You've got a nice fancy apartment, but I don't have internet, which is precisely why I'm recording this on Tim P's computer so it can be uploaded.
And I will say, for those of you who say Tim lives in Utah, it's not because I'm a native in Utah. I came here for school.
Yeah, Tim's actually from... Well, see, here's the thing. I've actually lived... Instead of from Texas, I live closer to Utah, but he's actually from New Jersey. Which I swear, when I first met you on Skype, it said New York on there. I swear it did. I mean, yeah, that's totally not what it says now, but I could have swore that's what it said. And that was a nice animation of keeling over from bleeding out. I mean, the overall... The animations they added to this make the game even more amazing. And the save I just saved over was from the original recording, but I died so much, it's not even funny.
It took you to get to this point in that one. It's probably a good thing you started over.
Yeah, because it only gets harder from here. It only gets harder from here. Let's see, I'm trying to remember the stuff I said in the original bit. Oh wow, he just got up from the explosion. Yet I'm just dying left and right now. I haven't died yet, but I'm getting close to dying. That last stand, I can see why Miracle of Sound didn't like it. Miracle of Sound being a guy who used to make, video game tribute songs. There's actually, I wonder if I recorded... See, the thing is, over the past couple of months, I've recorded a bunch of Let's Plays that I haven't released because I don't like them. Because, like I've mentioned in other videos, I'll record a bunch of stuff, but won't release it just because I don't like it. Like if it doesn't meet my standard of excellence, it just won't get uploaded. I've even done a Dark Souls 2 thing. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about Dark Souls 2! And why there isn't a Let's Play for that, and why there hasn't been a review for that. There will be, because... as soon as I get my camera shipped out here, or I might just steal Tim's, I'm not sure which.
I don't have my camera here.
How do you not have your camera here?
I do. I was thinking of
Okay, because see, like, I will totally steal his, so I may use it. Oh, that's just rough. I had no head. But, yeah. Dark Souls 2, I actually recorded a reaction video for that. It never got uploaded because I didn't like it. Yeah, because it was like, this game sucks because the shields don't work and stuff like that. And yeah, the shields don't work hardly at all, but, fact is, you don't really need them as much, provided you learn how to dodge, because once you do that, you're pretty much fine. There's also a lot of annoying aspects that I will stand by as being annoying. One of them being, the fact that when you die, you lose, the overall total health, but and really the only strategy to not lose that health is just don't die, which it's Dark Souls, so of course you're going to die and die a lot. But overall, it's as good as the first game, but more annoying than the first game. I think is the best way to describe it. It definitely has more of a Demon Souls bit to it than anything else. And before being honest, I was not a fan of Demon Souls. Eventually... Oh, wait! I don't have to eventually do that at all. I did do a review of that on CGR, so if you want to go take a look at that. I have not been a part of CGR since October of 2013. So, yeah. You know what? I liked CGR. The people there are good, but the main problem was once I did a review for them, I could not do it on my main channel. And, you know, a lot of fans who did watch my CGR stuff always mentioned that a lot of these games needed longer reviews, and they were right. A lot of the games I did on there, I would like to have had longer reviews, with more comedy and stuff like that in there, but I had like a strict, you know, 5-minute, you know, time limit, so I just couldn't actually, you know, go over that, otherwise it wouldn't be put up. And there's a lot of reviews on there, like Demon Souls, I would love to have given, you know, like a full, you know, 20-minute review, because it did need more than I was able to give it. A lot of the complaints that you'd see on there would be like, oh, you didn't explain this or this, and that's simply because I didn't have enough time to explain it. I mean, like, a lot of my reviews do need more than just like 5 or 10 minutes. I like to keep them more shorter now, but I also like the longer ones because I think the longer ones can be more funny. Like, I really like my early reviews more than I used to. Oh, I actually shot him onto the lift. Just because I actually could spend 20... Wow, that was really stupid. Because I could actually spend, you know, like 20 minutes, you know, just talking about all of the various, you know, flaws of the game or the funny bits of it, which you just can't do in like 10 minutes. Did I not save... Where did I save last? Okay, good. I saved like right there. Where did he come from? Where the fuck did you come from, you fucking bastard? But yeah, I like being able to just go on about all of it, because one of my favorite reviews was one that I used to cringe at all the time, but that I really like now.
You killed him and saved, remember?
Okay, good. Was Alien 3: The Gun. That is probably the most hilarious review I've ever done. And you know what? I actually need to start doing that. And actually, I did do that somewhat recently. I do have all the game footage recorded for a review that will probably be going up as soon as I'm, you know, fully motivated to do a full review. One of the things I used to do early on to figure out games to review is I'd basically just go through my main folder and see, you know, what games I had that actually looked interesting. That's exactly how the first game review I made came to be. Well, I just got shot in the face. I'm all the way back here! Aliens, the arcade game, I didn't even know it existed until I was like, there's an Aliens arcade game? Because it was in my main folder. I was like, okay, there it is. And, you know, god damn it. See, but then again, I've got 7 health. If I tried this on black metal, I'd be dead a million times over. Shit. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go assault rifle since it's actually got... Do I even have ammo for it? Yeah, I got 2 mags. Okay. This is stupid. But yeah, there's just so much material to work with in that. So really, it was completely by accident that I'm the Aliens guy, you know, because like I didn't even set out to talk about Aliens as much as I did. Incidentally, I'm glad I am the Aliens guy though, and I'm glad I'm also the Doom shite on a shingle.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I was trying to think of something other than something different to say. Okay. And pop out. Well, really?
You're aiming too high. I don't think they're kids.
Insta kill?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay. Let's pop out.
Alright, move. I'm gonna try once.
Really?
Just give me one shot. Look. I don't even remember how to...
How do you not remember? It's a first-person shooter. How do you not remember how to do that? Really?
Well, that sucked. That's how you gotta do it, man. Oh, what am I at? 1, 2? Oh, fuck. And there. Okay, I'm going.
So you're gonna do it better than me, huh?
Yeah, I am. I almost killed them all.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that hit him.
I'm
not trying to take over this Let's Play, everybody. I'm just...
He was already dead!
Look at this. He was choking to death. Bitch, don't even try.
But he was on second chance, though.
Look, now save it this time. You're welcome.
Blah, blah, blah.
One wah?
One wah. It's a battle cry. One wah! That sounds so racist. How could you say that, Tim? That wasn't me, it was him.
I didn't say anything.
How do they know? They can't tell. Because our voices sound so similar. Oh, kick him. Oh, I got 5 health for that.
You're being loud as fuck. You don't sound anything alike.
Oh, look, he's getting eaten. Did you see that?
That was good.
Ooh.
You were going on about the video you had for your next review.
Oh yeah, as the game I actually discovered in one of the most roundabout ways, TV tropes. It's called Prehistoric Island in 1930. It is the craziest side-scrolling shooter that I've ever played, actually. Which goes to show you that I haven't played that many, because that's not really my genre, because I suck at them more than you could possibly imagine. Basically, in that game, you play as a biplane who's supposed to investigate this prehistoric island because there's been some ship sinkings, and it turns out it's filled with dinosaurs. And so you play through the whole game, fending off, you know, ravenous packs of, like, pterodactyls. They're probably something else, but I don't know what they'd be called, because I'm not a paleontologist. I'm a social scientist, damn it. And, you fight through those, and like the final boss fight, you basically fight, for all intents and purposes, Godzilla. You fight a 400-foot tall T-Rex that shoots fire. And it's kind of hilarious, the final boss fight, because the animation is so limited, it looks like the T-Rex is dancing around. I'm not even lying. It looks like he's just dancing back and forth. And of course, since it's an SNK game, well, he's gone in the second chance, and I need to kick him instead of teabagging him. How indeed. But, yeah. Which I always found hilarious. In the book, they basically described it as they all hated each other as much as they hated everything else, so... Which I guess makes sense, because I don't really know. But, yeah, Prehistoric Island is pretty crazy. There's a sequel that I've not played yet. That's, of course, one of those... See, that's one thing I love about MAME, because I never even saw that back in the day. I think it probably came out before I was even born. In fact, I think it was like a 1998 release. Which would have been a year before I was even alive. But I'd like to eventually become the SNK guy as well, because I do love SNK games. Specifically the stuff on the Neo Geo. I almost... See, what was kind of funny... I was looking around on eBay and I found a Neo Geo in really good condition for like 300 bucks. I couldn't buy it because it was a local pickup only and it was in California, so couldn't really do that. And I guess it's a good thing I didn't, because if I'd done that I couldn't have moved out here. So yeah, how is Utah? As you know, random a state as that is. But for one, I really like it. It's absolutely amazing. Especially, really, you get a second chance with you piece of shit? Oh, kick to the face.
What do you think I kept killing him when we did that?
Duke kick. Oh, he has no teeth anymore. His mouth is...
Last stand you anyway, probably.
No, he's not. But yeah, I mean, it's got really good weather too. I mean, and what was really crazy is I did some research on it. Like, the population of the entire state is half that of Houston. That's one city. That's one fucking city. It's like, you know, rush hour traffic is like hardly anybody. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Launch them all across there. Okay, so now we got the chain gun. The chain gun's good, but it shoots through ammo too fast, and really the shotgun is still the best. I'm down to 10 health. I would be using, you know, the Doom Metal soundtrack mod, but I do not have it on Tim Pedia's computer. And as I said, my apartment does not have internet yet. A bunch of bureaucratic nonsense, which is kind of annoying. Now, I don't actually have to go through here. In fact, we're going to cheat a little bit. Because there's actually a way for me to to just jump. What was kind of funny... Well, there is that. It's a good thing I don't have just the one life to live. What's actually kind of funny is when I did this Doom Nightmare thing, what was it, 3 years ago? My god, time does make fools of us all.
Oh, the one we did?
Yeah. No, it was solo. It was before the one we did. When I was actually on this level here, I kept trying to run through this one area, and you don't have to run through it, because since I can jump, I can just jump to the exit. Now, of course, that means I have to remember where the exit even is, because it's been a while since I've played Doom 1. And I hope once I get my internet... Fuck you, you piece of shite. Okay, let's go back to the rifle. See, we're already on, you know, episode 4, on level 4, and I think it's only like 9 levels in this, so it's not going to take that long.
Why don't you just do episode 1?
I don't want to do episode 1, I'll do them all.
Oh, you're going to get killed a lot more.
Well, you are right. Okay, there we go.
What did you do?
No, I did not turn on Diggerlessness mode. And jump. That may have looked like I did it on purpose. See, look, we're almost done. There's only 3 more to go.
Yeah, but you're cheating.
You know, my fans are used to me cheating, because sometimes cheaters do prosper. In fact... Which one? Ground control. That was a good game. Well, I mean...
But at least they didn't do it halfway through. I was like, disclaimer. I'm just gonna cheat for 5 minutes or something.
Hey, I'm cheating for funsies, ladies and gentlemen. You know what we're gonna do? It's minigun time! Shut up. Shut up.
There's that fake scream that everybody knows and loves.
Hey, you know what? I tried to get rid of that once, but then...
Everyone on your channel is watching this knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but then everybody wanted it back. I got rid of it, remember? In Rise of the Tribe, and it was like, oh, where's the fake scream? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where we were just now when the recording stopped, but it stopped. The recording stopped, yes. We don't know where it stopped, but it did. Where it stops, nobody knows. Something, blah, blah, blah. There's a saying that goes with that, but I don't remember. So you probably missed when I did my fake scream and said everybody typecast me as the fake screaming guy. Somehow I got a double-barreled shotgun and then I died. So that's the thing. You know, Tim Peter is actually going to be editing this, so I'm pretty sure he'll have some sort of weird editing trick where it doesn't seem like I actually was not there.
Oh no, it's just going to be a straight step.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, there's no other way to do it. I'm not going to take the time to create some title card or some shit to say...
Unknown
yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll make a title card that says General Lotz foolishly pressed the record button again. Sorry, everybody.
Incidentally, that reminds me of something. You could like somehow do it where some sort of weird editing trick, you know, where it's like, okay, why can I? What? Unknown command give? Why did that work? Okay, whatever. I did cheat, and then Tim PD went on about how he did cheat in ground control, and I mentioned how great that game was, and the campaign was difficult. I'm not going to just grenade everybody, but you can't actually find this in the course of the legit game. Whoa, that was a lot of blood and gore on the floor. Incidentally, I'm getting kind of hungry myself, so... I don't know if I'm going to actually eat a full food type of thing. That guy just went to second chance! Ah, god damn it!
Are you going to eat a full food?
But you know what I mean! All my fans are used to my weird non-sequiturs that don't make any sense. Just like when I said Spock was dressed like a 70s man. What does that mean? We don't know. Give all. One of the things this mod did change was the plasma gun. It actually looks even better somehow. I think I might actually just... Now we're talking about lunch, or dinner. Or, this is not even dinner, because this is... Yeah, I think I'm actually going to have, probably... What do they have, like... Do they have, like, I guess they have shakes there, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, don't they have, like, some sort of special shake Wendy's? Snowman? We're going to kill and eat Frosty the Snowman! That would be very weird and very bad. It's like a whole... You know what? You fucking second... Wow. Well, I guess I got him! Hate it when they go with a second chance. And of course it's filled with enemies. Where did you come from? Secondary shot is actually just firing one barrel. It's like he's melting in the acid. But, yeah, that you can make a horror movie where, like, people are made of ice cream and humans land on their planet and they eat them alive. It is the planet of the ice cream men. That's just horrible. That actually reminds me of a sci-fi book I never read but have heard of, though. Where, some colonists land on a planet with pigmen. Kind of like the ones from Minecraft, and they kill and eat them.
Oh, remember the Twilight Zone episode?
No, which one?
The
Oh yeah, the Twilight Zone episode where it's sort of a horror episode where like there's these aliens that torment this old woman. Only come to find out this old woman is actually a giant. Yeah, it just so happens to look human and sound human.
Find out because at the very last shot, William spit sauce at the little it says U.S. Air Force on it.
Which I still find funny because should it be NASA? Although at the time it would have been U.S. Air Force.
I plug this in almost everything I do. New Year's Best in Greece Sippy channel, the sci-fi channel. 24-hour Twilight Zone marathon.
Incidentally, Tim P and I may actually be watching that this year because I got me a big-ass TV that was really cheap.
Not that big. It's only 39 inches.
Hey, you know what? Back when I was a kid, that would have been huge.
Yeah, of course it was.
I remember back...
Considering we're in the age of almost 16 inch TVs.
I suppose.
It's big enough to watch. Yeah, oh yeah, that's Wi-Fi channel.
Yeah, that I do. The Siffies. Let's hope they didn't. But yeah, I mean that's gonna be pretty cool when that happens. Yeah, because I actually got Tim's laptop plugged in because it's really the best way to do it. Now, one thing that's kind of cool that we recently watched, just yesterday, as of this recording anyway, was this recut version of Star Wars. I mean, there are so many awesome scenes that have been added or modified, like Duel of the Fates plays during Obi-Wan and Vader's duel.
They also recut it, so there are a lot more, like there's a lot more motion and he reused scenes, and somehow he did a scene, I don't know how he did it, where Obi-Wan does a spin move on Darth Vader.
Yeah, I don't even know
how he did that. He must need some crazy effects.
Probably took it like line by line almost.
There was also a lot of scenes where there were new people in the background, like the Death Star has more life to it, like when Obi-Wan's sneaking around, like there's people in the background, you just don't see him. Hell, the Death Star control room where Tarkin is all the time, he added like 2 whole stands where there were people working and like doing Death Star controlling things, I guess.
Death Star
just always in the background. He added there's like shots, the establishing shots of the Death Star have a planet around them, Despair.
Yep, Despair.
The prison planet where it was built. Basically it's like that, where it was Alderaan, and there's also a lot of Star Destroyers hanging around, which actually isn't really canon. I know the EU is dead as of this recording, but still, fuck it, I don't care. It's one of the Star Wars guys.
It is for me too, even though I once was a Star Wars guy.
Well, no, I'm saying like the Death Star novel, there was no fleet of Star Destroyers guarding the thing.
No, there wasn't actually, which...
So having it over Despair with the Star Destroyers really correct?
I think it was mainly just a cool kind of thing to do.
Oh, I know, I agree.
That was really stupid of me.
Like, I mean, it went straight from Despair where there was a droid control ship that attacked the transport. And during that battle, the characters from the book escaped the Death Star. And from there, they went to rendezvous with Vader and get Leia and got all of them.
Pretty much, if not mistaken.
Oh, no, yeah, they got Leia aboard. And went to all of them and blew out the shot. And the characters didn't escape when they did that. They escaped when they escaped the shot.
That's actually a pretty good book, surprisingly. I really liked it. I mean, of course, I like the writer. Well, it goes on fire.
The writer?
There's 2 writers. There was I think it was Garfield Stevens and Steve Perry. Well, I did not mean to do the taunt, but I'll do it now. That never gets old. Never gets old. But yeah, Garfield Stevens, assuming it's Reeve Stevens actually, I think.
Oh yeah, that's it.
He's a prolific Star Trek writer. He wrote all the Shatner books. Because, well, here's the thing. William Shatner is supposed to have written the Shatnerverse books, but if you've ever actually read any books by Garfield and Judith Reeve Stevens, you would know that it's them, not Shatner. Because they have a particular writing style that, I mean, you know all the info dumps in Death Star? Because there's a lot of them. that's their signature style. They'll do a lot of info dumps. They'll like explain everything, which I always really like. I like info dumps. I know they might get tedious at times, but they're actually some of my favorite bits of any book because I like to know more.
The thing about the book was that it really gave the Death Star some character to it, because it really, like, I mean, in the movie, all you see is these militarized corridors, but the thing is the size of a small planet, like, and you gotta think, like, there are support facilities inside, like, hell, they probably have factories inside the Death Star.
Oh.
And one of the main characters in that book is off the Coruscant, where they ran and brought the Death Star.
Which would make sense.
People are going to be spending years living on this thing, and it's so huge. You gotta have facilities that they don't want to really run.
Exactly.
I wonder if there were parts inside the Death Star. I wonder if that would even be possible.
Well, they'd have to be. They'd be big enough. I mean, just think about the volume a station like that would have.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's the size of a small moon. It's a space station.
That's no good.
But that refresh was good. It had a lot of fighting. The running Falcon, a lot of control rooms, a lot of little sort of low lights. One noticeable change is that when they're in hyperspace and they're flying Falcon's cockpit, it has a blue tinge to everything from hyperspace.
Once again, that would make sense. And then, of course, my favorite scene of the whole recut is the TIE fighters coming in. Because, like, they'll say there's enemy fighters coming in, but you don't actually see that. Yeah, and then, but in this, there's like an entire, you know.
Yeah, he recreated, basically the single biggest thing he did was he basically re-edited and reshot even a lot of the entire battle over the Death Star. Now way more X-Men, way more TIE fighters, and it's like a real big battle instead of this little like one-on-one squadron kind of thing, and it makes way more sense in that context.
That it does. And this, of course, is where, see, this is kind of funny. Okay, in the book, Doom, you got right here, this little elevator. It's a lot bigger in the book, and apparently there's supposed to be like a vent on one of the sides where one of the characters, I think it was Arlene, is what her name was? Yeah, where she just jumped in there somehow.
I read book 2. Books area.
Oh, wow. See, like, I didn't even know that were Doom bookstores. I don't know the Half Price bookstore. Oh, yeah, that sucks. They don't have those in Utah, I think.
Well, I don't know. There's one. I think there's a bookstore in town.
Yeah, but like a legit Half Price books, though.
Oh, no, like the...
Oh, and I think I killed my helper Marine. No, he's dead. He's dead. He didn't survive that.
Oh, shit.
He's dead. I'm sorry, dude. Please don't report me.
I'll report you to command. Oh my god.
Okay. Oh yeah. Then I died, apparently. Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the lost Demonos base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, please play Shores of Hell and pay a lot of money. I don't know if the sequel is that amazing. Okay, we're actually going to go straight to that. Cause
why don't we just call it a day? Stop now. I'm hungry. Let's just go get food. You can record the next one from your own computer.
I don't want to record it from my computer because technically this is faster and it's more smooth. So we may come back, we may not. But for now, that was knee deep in the dead with so much cheating, it's not even funny.